Your competitor just got recommended by ChatGPT. You didn't. Here's why that cost you $47,000. Last Tuesday at 2:47 a.m., Sarah Martinez had a burst pipe flooding her kitchen in Phoenix. She didn't open Google. She didn't scroll through 10 websites reading reviews. She grabbed her phone and asked, "Emergency plumber near me right now who can fix a burst pipe." Google's AI gave her 3 names instantly. Phone numbers, star ratings, availability, everything she needed in one answer. Your competitor, Desert Flow Plumbing, was number 1 on that list. You weren't on it at all. She called them. $3,200 emergency job. Plus, she booked them for a $44,000 whole house repipe 3 weeks later. You ranked number 2 on Google for Emergency Plumber Phoenix. Your website is perfect. Your reviews are better than theirs, but the AI recommended them, not you. And here's why that's going to keep you up at night. This is happening 60% of the time now. 6 out of every 10 searches end without anyone clicking your website, even if you rank number 1. Welcome to 2025, where ranking on Google isn't enough anymore. If you're not showing up in AI recommendations in ChatGPT, Google Search AI, and Perplexity, you're hemorrhaging leads to contractors who figured this out 6 months ago. This is a shift from SEO to GEO, Generative Engine Optimization, and the gap between the contractors who understand it and those who don't, it's widening every single day. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on our weekly contractor marketing content. Most contractors don't see it coming. The way homeowners find contractors has completely changed in the last 12 months. It used to be simple. Someone searched roofer near me, scrolled through 10 results, clicked on 5 to 10 websites, they read reviews, compared prices, and then they called you. That was the game, and SEO is how you won it. But now a homeowner asks their AI assistant, "Who's the best AC company near me that can come out today?" And the AI doesn't give them a list of links. It gives them maybe 1 or 2 recommendations. With your business name, your phone number, your reviews, and a summary of why you're the best choice. And if that's not your business, you just lost a job. Here's reality. Nearly 60% of Google searches now end without a click. That means if you rank number 1, the customer might not ever visit your website. They get their answer right there in the AI summary. Yet studies show that 53% of website traffic still comes from traditional organic search. So SEO isn't dead, but the quality of leads from AI recommendations is 40% higher because the AI already vetted you for the customer. What this means for your business. Let me paint you a picture. You're a plumber in Phoenix. You've been grinding on SEO for years. You rank for Emergency Plumber Phoenix. Your website is fast. Your reviews are solid. You're doing everything right. But here's what's happening. A homeowner wakes up at 2 a.m. with a burst pipe. They don't open Google and start clicking links. They ask their phone, "Emergency plumber near me, open right now." Google's AI pulls up a summary. It lists 3 plumbers, their names, phone numbers, hours, and review ratings. Right there, no clicking required. Your competitor's listed, you're not. The homeowner calls them, job lost. You never even had a chance. Let's say someone's planning a big project, like a full roof replacement. They ask ChatGPT, "What's the best roofing material for Arizona heat and who should I hire?" ChatGPT writes a detailed answer. It explains the tile versus metal. And then it says for local installation, Smith Roofing in Scottsdale specializes in heat-resistant materials and has a 4.9 star rating. That's not your company. That's your competitor who understood GEO 6 months ago. The customers calls Smith Roofing, not you. They never even Googled you. This is a shift. The old game was winning about clicks. The new game is about winning recommendations. And most contractors are still playing by the old rules. Now let's talk about the difference between SEO and GEO. Traditional SEO is like building your store on Main Street. Think of traditional SEO like building a store on Main Street. Your website is your storefront. You want it to look professional with clean windows. That's your fast or low speed. You need clear store hours posted. That's where your contact info comes in. And you need a door that everyone can open, whether you're coming from a phone or a computer. Now, your location on Main Street, that's your Google ranking. If you're on the corner of a Main and First, that's ranking number 1. You get all the foot traffic. Everyone walks by your store first. But if you're in the middle of the block, that's ranking number 5 or 6. Some people see you, but they have to look for you. And if you're on a side street, that's page 2 of Google. 97% of people never even walk down that street. You're invisible. Your signage is your content and backlinks. The big sign on your storefront tells people what you sell. That's your headlines and title tags. The billboard on the highway is directing people to you. Those are backlinks from major websites. And all those flyers around town reminding people you exist, that's your blog content and social media. Your reputation matters too. That 5-star rating visible in your window, that's your Google reviews. The since 1985 sign showing you've been around forever, that's your domain age and brand authority. When customers see awards and certifications in your window, they trust you more. Same thing online. Here's your problem with the Main Street. You're competing with dozens of other stores. Everyone wants that corner spot. The biggest companies with the most money usually dominate the best locations. Even if you have the best product, if you're not in the right spot with the right sign, people walk right past you. And here's what makes traditional SEO a grind. Even if you get the #1 spot on Main Street, customers still have to walk into 3 or 4 other stores before they decide. Your #1 option among many. You have to convince them you're the best after they walk through your door. The entire goal of traditional SEO is simple. Get as many people as possible to walk past your store, see your sign, and come inside. That's it. Get the click, get them to your website, then sell them once they're there. But here's what's changing everything. More and more people are even walking down Main Street anymore. They're calling up the most trusted person in town and asking them, where should I go? And that person, the AI, sends them to one place, not 10 options, one. That's GEO. GEO is about becoming the most trusted person locally. It's completely different. Imagine there's one person in your town who knows everything about your business. Everyone trusts this person. When someone needs a plumber, an electrician, or a roofer, they don't drive around Main Street looking at stores. They call this trusted local expert and ask, who should I hire? And that expert gives them one name, maybe 2. That's it. That's what the AI has become. It's the trusted expert everyone's asking when someone asks. ChatGPT or Google's AI, who's the best IT company near me that can come out today? The AI doesn't show them 10 options. It does the research for them. It checks your reviews. It looks at your availability. It reads your website. It verifies your credentials. And then it says, call these guys. If your name comes out of the AI's mouth, you win. If it doesn't, you don't exist. This is fundamentally different from traditional SEO. You're not competing for foot traffic anymore. You're not trying to be the best looking store on Main Street, hoping people walk in. You're competing to be the one business that the most trusted voice in town recommends. Think about how powerful that is. When the AI recommends you, it's essentially saying to the customer, I've done all the homework, I've checked everything, this is who you should call. Here's the number. The customer isn't shopping around. They're not comparing 3 coats. They're not reading reviews themselves. The AI already did all that. They're just calling the number the AI gives them. That's why GEO leads convert 40% higher than traditional SEO leads. The decision is already made before the phone even rings. With traditional SEO, you have to convince the customer you were the best choice after they clicked your link. With GEO, the AI convinces them for you before they even contact you. You're not getting traffic, you're getting pre-sold, ready to buy customers who were told by a trusted source, this is the one. The goal of GEO is simple. Be the answer the AI gives. Be the name that comes up when someone asks for help. Get that recommendation. Get the phone call. Here's the thing you have to consider as well. How fast people move. Most contractors have no idea this is happening. They're still fighting for Main Street foot traffic while their competitors are getting personally recommended by the AI to every single person who asks. Here's another way to think about it. SEO is the engine of your marketing vehicle. It builds the technical foundation and drives raw traffic. GEO is the GPS. It makes sure that when someone asks for direction, the AI points them straight to you. You need both. Without the engine, you're not even on the map. The AI can't find you. Without the GPS, GEO, you're just another option in a crowded list, and the AI will recommend someone else. How do you measure this? SEO versus GEO success metrics. The way you measure success in traditional SEO is completely different from how you measure success in GEO. And if you're using the wrong metrics, you might think your marketing is failing when it's actually working. Let me break this down. With traditional SEO, your success looks like this. Your website traffic goes up. You're tracking how many people visited your site this month. You're watching your Google rankings. Are you number 3 or number 4, 5, or for emergency plumber in Tampa, for example? You're measuring click-through rate. How many people saw your listing and actually clicked it? You're looking at the time on the site. Are people staying and reading or bouncing immediately? You're tracking form submissions and phone calls that come through your website. You're counting backlinks. How many other websites are linking to yours? All of this makes sense because the goal is simple. Get people to your website, then convert them once they're there. The equation is traffic times conversion rate equals leads. More traffic, better conversion, more jobs. Pretty straightforward. GEO, you're counting recommendations, but GEO success looks totally different. With GEO, your website traffic might actually go down, and that's okay. Sometimes that's a good sign. Here's what you're measuring instead. First, you're tracking branded searches. That means how many people are Googling your company name directly. If someone asks ChatGPT, who should I call for AC repair, and it mentions your company, that person might immediately Google ABC cooling reviews or ABC cooling phone number to verify. That's a branded search and it's gold. Second, you're tracking direct phone calls that didn't come from a website visit. Your phone rings. You ask, how did you hear about us? They say, I asked Google or it came up in a search. But your analytics show they never visited your website. That's a geo lead. The AI gave them your number and they called directly. Third, you're monitoring AI citations. This is a big one. You're actually checking when someone asks ChatGPT, Perplexity, or Google's AI about contractors in your area. Does your business show up? Are you being recommended? Some tools can track this now, but you can also just test it yourself. Ask the AI the questions your customers would ask. See whose names appear. Fourth, you're measuring lead quality, not just lead quantity. Geo leads convert about 40% higher rates than traditional SEO leads. So even if you're getting fewer total leads, even if you're closing at a much higher rate, your revenue goes up. And finally, you're tracking your Google Business Profile engagement. How many people are calling directly from your Google Business Profile without clicking to your website? How many are getting directions? How many are viewing your photos and reviews? The AI pulls heavily from your Google Business Profile, so this activity matters more than ever. Here's a shift you need to make. Traditional SEO says, we got 10,000 website visits this month. Success. Geo says, we got 500 phone calls from people who never visited our website, and 60% of them booked. Success. You see the difference? Just for an example, traditional SEO is a volume game, Geo is a quality game. Another thing to consider, when you start winning at Geo, your website analytics might look worse, right? Your traffic might go down. Your time on site might decrease, but your phone is ringing more. Your close rate is higher and your revenue is up. That's because the AI is doing the job your website used to do, educating the customer, building trust, and pre-qualifying them. By the time they call you, the sale is halfway done. So if you're only looking at traditional metrics like website traffic and bounce rate, you might panic and think your marketing is broken. But if you're looking at the right geo metrics, branded searches, direct calls, AI citations, and conversion rates, you'll see you're actually dominating. The bottom line, you need to track both because you need both SEO and geo working together. But you need to understand that they're measured differently, they work differently, and they produce different kinds of results. SEO fills the top of your funnel with traffic, geo fills the bottom of your funnel with ready-to-buy customers. 3-step action plan. Step 1, perfect your Google Business Profile. This is non-negotiable. Your GBP is the #1 source AI pulls from for local recommendations. Here's what to do. Make sure your name, address, and phone number are 100% accurate everywhere online. Set your hours correctly, especially if you offer emergency service or 24 hours service. Make sure you also get reviews, obviously, lots of them. And respond to every single one as well. Post regularly with geo-specific updates like spring AC tune-up special in Mesa, California. A plumbing company in Texas saw a 40% increase in calls by just cleaning up their GBP and targeting emergency plumber near me queries. That's a part of local geo. Structure your content for AI. AI doesn't want fluff. It wants clear, direct answers. The answer first rule. If someone asks, how long does a water heater last? Your content should start with, most hot water heaters last 8 to 12 years depending on maintenance and water quality. Then explain the details, but lead with the answer. Why? Because AI pulls that summary and cites you as a source. Also, use bullet points in short paragraphs. Add FAQ sections to every service page. Use headers like common questions about roof replacement. Make it scannable. Make it quotable. Step 3. Show hyper-local expertise. Generic content is invisible to AI. You need to prove you understand your specific area. Instead of roof repair tips, write how to protect your roof from monsoon damage in Phoenix. Best AC systems for coastal humidity in Charleston, South Carolina. Include local landmarks, zip codes, and regional challenges. This tells the AI you're not just any contractor, you're the local expert. Step 4. Build authority. Build authority signals with EAT. E-E-A-T. AI prioritizes content from experts with experience, authority, and trust. Show it. List your licenses, certifications, and years in business. Add team bios with credentials. Publish case studies with real photos and results. Get featured in local news or industry blogs. The more credible you look to the AI, the more likely it is to recommend you. Why you need both SEO and geo. Here's your truth. SEO isn't dead. Geo isn't replacing it. They work together. Think of it this way. SEO gets you found by the AI in the first place. If your site isn't technically sound, indexed, and optimized, the AI won't even see your content. Geo makes sure that when the AI does find you, it chooses to recommend you instead of your competitor. You need the engine and the GPS. Right now, 53% of traffic still comes from traditional search, but AI-driven search is growing fast, and the contractors who are optimizing for both are dominating their markets. The ones who ignore geo, they are going to wake up in 6 months wondering why their phones stop ringing, even though they're still ranking on page 1. The cost of waiting. The contractors who adapt right now are the ones who own the market. The ones who wait, they'll be fighting for scraps. Here's what you need to understand. If your content isn't structured correctly, a competitor's content will be cited in the high-trust AI summaries first, granting them an immediate and high-quality lead advantage. Because generative systems tend to reinforce existing authority, catching up once a competitor has established dominance in AI citations becomes significantly harder. Your next step: if you're a contractor and you want to make sure you're both showing up in traditional search results and AI recommendations, you need a strategy that addresses both. At Contractor Marketing Pros, we specialize in building marketing systems that dominate both SEO and GEO. We help home service businesses future-proof their lead generation so you're not left behind when the next shift happens. Visit contractormarketingpros.net and book a free strategy call. We'll audit your current visibility, show you exactly where you're losing leads to AI recommendations, and build you a custom plan to win in 2025 and beyond. The window's closing. The contractors who take action now will dominate their markets for the next decade. Don't be the ones scrambling to catch up. Ready to future-proof your contracting business? Book your free strategy call today at contractormarketingpros.net.